before we jump in, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Listen, this channel is for people who want to have real conversations, no fluff, authentic, where we talk about money, mindset, and relationships and everything else under the sun, as long as it gets back to the money and how we can level up in life. Now, let's be real. Subscribing to this channel helps my content reach more people, which gets me closer to monetization so I can continue to keep giving you high quality content. Now, if you rock with that, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. Let's get back to the video. What's the word? What's the word? Welcome to another show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube where we talk about everything under the sun. As long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney Yett. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling? I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are doing phenomenal. Happy hump day. You feel me? We almost through the week, y'all. We almost through the week. But what's up, man? How y'all feeling?
Oh, bitch, what up? What's an uptown nigga like yourself doing down here with us common folk?
You know what I'm saying? Listen. Before we get started, because we got some topics to cover today. Remember, today is Wednesday, so we aren't as long on Wednesdays. We aren't as long as Wednesdays, and plus, your boy finna start locking in. All right, I've been bullshitting when it comes to the fitness aspect, so your boy got to make sure that I'm off the live stream in adequate enough time to make sure I get myself together so I can hit the gym in the AM. I've been ducking and dodging that morning smoke for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And so to be honest with you, one of my closest friends, he kind of told me, so listen, bro, you've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. Like, you've been in the military, you know what I'm saying? When we was playing ball, we was getting up early, and this shit was easy for us because we really wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna get up in the morning, you really want this shit, bro, you're gonna get up. So that kind of lit a fire up under me. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and lock in. Because here's the thing, I already know what to do. I just been bullshit. So we're gonna lock in every day. We own it. We own it. So yeah, Wednesday is gonna be a little bit shorter, but it's still gonna be good though. But we're gonna have to have a hard stop. I'm thinking 2 hour tops. Hard stop 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure we get it in and we lock in. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, make sure you support the channel as well. Make sure you're running up the super chats. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're sharing this with your family and friends. Because guess what? When you like the channel, the algorithm continues to push my shit out to more people, so more people can come over here and rock with us. And if you haven't become an ENG member, make sure you become an ENG member. We got the silver, we got the bronze, silver, and gold. Gold is the top, which is $2.99. Silver is $1.99, and the bronze is 99 cents. So very inexpensive for y'all. All right. And also, we do call-ins. I told y'all before, I do call-ins. However, there is some stipulations in order for me to bring you up on a specific topic. I will have this up on the screen, and you must be subscribed. Minimum $10 of a super chat, and you get 60 to 90 seconds to get your shit off. Please be sure, if you do this, if you call in, be sure to be respectful. If you decide to be disrespectful, guess what? I'm cutting that shit off, and you ain't getting no refund back. So if you come up, make sure it's relevant to the topic at hand that we're talking about. We're not going to go way off the edge of the mountain to talk about something else. We're going to talk about the topic at hand. All right? So when you see that, you already know what to do. But I think that's everything. Man. So y'all ready to go ahead and get started? What up, Battle Zone? Y'all ready to go ahead and get started? So this first topic I wanted to go ahead and address. Actually, it's two topics. So y'all remember the video with Stefan? Y'all remember Stefan Diggs' situation with his chef? So she decided to make another video going at Stefan Diggs' baby moms. So we're gonna listen to that and then we're gonna give our thoughts and our opinions on it. All right. So let's go ahead and rock out.
You know, the way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when you were pregnant, the way that the same people that has defended him in this know how he treated you while you were pregnant and how he was to you when you were pregnant, will always be something I will never understand. The way he treated you in the delivery room, the way he treated you after the baby, the same person that abused you abused me. And our text messages show how he belittled you, how he spoke to you. I remember one particular night, and you know the night that I'm talking about. That night, it happened to you. That's not my story to tell. Once again, I apologize. And I hope one day you face the music. And that's all I have to say about that.
You know what I don't like about those kind of videos? What Fukari Fairy? You know what I don't like about this? You know what I really don't like about this video? Besides the fact that she is running her mouth, still talking, she bitter right now because she took an L. She bitter, but she still want to be relevant. She still want to continue to talk. But here's the bigger problem. I don't trust it simply because why are you cutting the video? Why is there edits in this video? Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping and then replaying that video? Why are there cuts in the video if this was legit? For somebody who's really feeling some type of way and they really want to get their shit off, they ain't gonna have time to stop, play, stop, play, stop, play, stop, play. I don't care what app you on. I don't care what app you're on, especially if you're on TikTok, you get 10 minutes. So you telling me this 1 minute and 10-second video, you telling me you couldn't do that in one fell swoop? You lying to me, bro. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Now she's trying to bring somebody else into the bullshit. Shorty, just take your ball and go home. But she said that they had some receipts, so let's look at them. Well, I'm sorry, comments. So I was put in a horrible situation. You didn't deserve any of this, but it happened to you, but it happened to you too, and you were pregnant. Nothing I said at court was targeted at you. People know exactly what they do. I was the one apologizing for how he treated while you were pregnant and after. The constant disrespect our messages proves that. Cardi, you know I didn't lie. You know exactly who he really is. He did it to you. A man at war with himself will hurt others. It's a losing battle, and women are just collateral damage. I'm not speaking on this anymore. So kindly don't speak on me. Fuck out of here. Just because you telling somebody that just because you ain't speaking on no more, ain't nobody gonna speak on you. Fuck what you talking about. You handle your shit how you supposed to handle. Don't be trying to drag nobody else into the conversation. I hate when people do that shit. Bro, so you telling me she ain't you, bro? You know what they got going on because you see it happened to you. She ain't the one that if she didn't say anything, leave her out of it. If she didn't say anything, leave her out of it. You mad, and you trying to get other people on your side because you took an L. And those so-called text messages that you had, apparently it didn't hold up in court because if it did, you would have won. You would have won the fucking trial. You would have won the suit. So stop. I hope you do stop. Move on. Go find something else to do. Stop talking about the shit. Cause all it is just you just being bitter now. Leave it be, shorty. I don't know what be wrong with y'all, man. Why some of y'all ladies just can't take y'all L, bro? For real. Why some of y'all ladies just can't take y'all L and go home? You got to bring everybody into the conversation. You got to try to get everybody on your side. You got to be the victim. Man, leave that shit be, dog. Leave it where it's at. You feel me? Stay in your lane, take your L. Don't be bringing nobody else into the conversation. The shit that y'all got, that's between you and him. And apparently it's just between you now because he done moved on. He ain't talking about it. That's probably one of the smartest things people can do. I ain't gonna hold it. If one person is going to fucking if one person continues to keep talking, you just remain quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't give no rebuttal. Don't say shit. Don't say a motherfucking thing. Same thing, pretty much almost like what Clay did. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was on, we know what he was doing per se, but he wasn't speaking on the topic at hand. He was like, man, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm a 4-time champion. I'm kicking it, dog. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Yeah, that's true, Bull City. They never play sports and they don't know how to lose with grace. Take your L, have some good sportsmanship. Like, you know what? That's my L. I'm gonna hold it. I'm just gonna walk away. Next time, I just ain't gonna put myself in that position. I ain't gonna put myself in that predicament. Nor will I ever try to bring somebody else into the conversation that don't belong in the conversation. You trying to, see, you were pregnant, and you were pregnant too. You were pregnant. As if that's gonna change the entire conversation. As if that's gonna change the jury's answer. He still ain't guilty. Leave it alone. Move on. Shit crazy, bro. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. It just don't make sense to me. Here's the thing. It don't make sense to me. You trying to the shit that pisses me off the most is the fact that y'all be trying to get money. So why y'all always trying to get money? Just go grind, bro. Go grind, go work, bro. Go do some shit. Why y'all always trying to come at the pro athletes' money, bro? Now I get it. That's a whole nother conversation of dudes, bro. Pay attention to who you fucking on and all that shit. I understand that. I get that side. But there's also another side of responsibility too. Shorty, stop doing that shit. As much as y'all talk about how men are predators and shit like that, y'all are predators too. Y'all niggas be preying on these goddamn athletes, bro. Relax. Get your bread and get the fuck up out of there. Do what you need to do. Be professional about your shit. Get your money. Do what you need to do. Do it to the best of your ability and get the fuck out of there. Because now because you focus on $3 million, what you could have done, you could have easily, instead of you going into the situation trying to get some D, you could have gone to the situation, you could have done your part, and then say, hey, listen, I appreciate you for allowing me to cook for you, you know what I'm saying, and help you with this entire situation. Because I guarantee you, if you weren't busting him down, none of this shit would have been happening. You wouldn't have been jealous of him. None of this. You probably would have still had a job too. None of this shit would have popped off. And then on top of that, you could have put yourself in a better position. Like, hey, listen, that could have been on your resume. Listen, I cooked for Stephon Diggs. You know, I did this for him, helped him on his recovery. Boom, I was a part of that. Now you can put that on your resume. Now you can go to somebody on another level and make some more money. But you too busy being emotional, thinking that you number one when you wasn't. Thinking you bigger than the program, bro. And you fucked around and you found out.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these 2 videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Don't play when it.
Yeah. Oh, so I want to go to this next. I'm gonna go to this topic too. So this is another one with Keith Lee on Keke Palmer's podcast, and basically the topic of this video was, what was it? Yeah, how important respect is in a marriage, right? So I only heard like 10 seconds of it, and I was like, you know what, this might be something good. I want to get the full context of it. So we're gonna listen to it and then we'll give our thoughts and opinions on it. All right.
I don't play when it comes to respect, and I don't play when it comes to respect in my marriage. And I'm still learning, and it's still a process of trying to navigate what that looks like in this space. Because I won't catch it sometimes, but then my wife would be like, "Oh, she was flirting with you," and I won't catch it. I won't pay no attention to it because I'm in a business mindset of looking like, "Oh, we got a festival to sell, or we having conversations with the mayor, or we talking to this person," and she like, "Oh no, that girl such and such and such." So it's like still, even though I don't see it, respecting the fact that she feels that way and acknowledging that and trying to figure out how to move forward with that, because respect is a huge thing to me.
And probably she can tell for her, because there's a difference between being kind and just being a good vibe, and then you're not saying hello to me, and you're not saying hello to the wife.
That's what she's okay. So that's what she said. I don't play when it comes to speaking first, but I guess this interaction went longer with me specifically than it did with the rest of everybody else. And she was like, if you're gonna have a conversation, you had a conversation with the group, or you have a conversation with his wife, and not just single this person out. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right when you're right.
You got it. You got
right
it.
when you're right. Yeah.
Right. Carter's 5, Riley's 3, and Cardigan's 5 months. You got some little ones.
Babies. I'm in the trenches.
Yes.
I'm in the trenches.
You think you and Ronnie gonna want more?
Okay, before she kill me. Okay, so we had a conversation. She goes back and forth a lot, right?
Yes.
So my number one rule, and again, this is why I said I love doing this, because you getting stuff out of me. My number one rule is that I'm done when she's done.
Okay, boom.
Whenever she ready to have more kids, we have more kids. If she want 30 of them, we gonna have 30 of them.
Period.
If she done at 3, we done at 3. Because as much as I would want to say I want kids, I'm not the one carrying them. And that's not my body that's going through the inner effect, the before effects, the after effects. People who don't have kids don't understand how real postpartum is. And I feel like it would be selfish of me and unfavoring as a partner to be like, oh, I want more kids, so we got to have more kids. So whenever she's ready to have more, we're going to have more. But
first of all, stop saying partner, bro. If that's your wife, call her your wife. Stop this partner bullshit. Stop this partner bullshit. Stop with the partner bullshit. If that's your wife, that's your wife. If that's your husband, that's your husband. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? When you got your partner, no nigga, your wife. Your wife. Not your partner, your wife.
But she teeters a lot. Yeah. So we'll be 30 this year. I just turned 29 October. She turns 30 in March.
Okay.
So she said by the time she's 30, she wants to be done having kids. But this is before my son. So now it's like one day I'll talk to her. She'll be like, yeah, I can see maybe when he get 4 or 5. And other days I'll talk to her. She's like, I said I was done at 30. So it's like, I don't know.
And her birthday's March what?
Well, here's the thing. I agree, and at the same time, I don't. I agree when both parties agree. I agree when both parties agree. And what do I mean by that? If we had a conversation already and it's been established, like, hey, do you want more children? And then if she asked me if my woman asked me, hey, do you want children in the future? And I say, nah, I think I'm good. I'm good. 100%, I'm good. And she says, well, I'm thinking about maybe wanting to have more kids. So that means I need to fuck what I'm saying. I gotta go with her. I gotta go with her response because she's the one that's gonna carry the baby, right? Or vice versa. If I say, well, yeah, cool, I want to have another kid, and then she says I don't, I still gotta respect that and go with her answer simply because she's the one that carries the baby. No. When you're in a marriage, it's one. We are one. We make this decision together. We come to a conclusion together in this when you talk about things like having children. That's the respect factor. It's the fact that I respect you, you respect me. We come to a conclusion like, hey, do we want to have kids together? What are the pros and cons of us having kids in the future? Should we continue to keep on having? Should we have this 1? Should we have this 2? Should we have 3? Should we have 4? Should we have 5? It's not just dependent upon one person. We both make that decision together. And this is that soft shit. Because you know what I'm saying, you gotta respect, you know what I'm saying? Because if she say it's over with, then it's over with. No, nigga. Both of you make that decision. Because she ain't having no kids without you, my dog. she can't have no more kids without you. And if you decide that you don't want to have no more kids, she can't force you to have no kids if you don't want to have no kids. Just as vice versa. You can't force her to have kids if she don't want to have none. So you need to come to an agreement and say, hey, do we want to have kids? Yes or no? Are we in alliance with this? Are we in alliance that we don't want to have children? Okay, cool. Bet. We good. We got that one off the table. We ain't got to worry about that no more. We ain't having no kids. If we do decide to have a kid, which I don't like to call them kids, but the next thing is closer to a kid, we can get a pet. All right, bet. We can get a pet. We can agree on that. Bet. All right, that discussion is over with. But what you're not about to sit up here and do and sit up here and tell me that I gotta listen. I gotta sit up here and listen. Fuck everything that I say and what I believe in and just go with you just because you carried the baby. Nah. You ain't gonna have no baby without me. I'm the seed, nigga. What you mean? I'm the seed. You just the home to put that seed in. You the soil to put the seed in. You can't grow shit if ain't nothing in there. So no, it's a mutual decision. It's a mutual decision. This is where you come together as one and you make a decision that you both agree on 100%. Not 90, not you at 90% and she at 50 or she's at 99% and you over that bitch at 20%. Nope. Both of you 100% agree on that answer. Come on, man.
She Aries or Pisces? Oh, she's Aries. My dad's a 26.
Yeah. So I don't know. It be flip flop. Whatever she want to do. If we have more kids, just know it's because she came to me and said, "I want more kids."
Soft.
What? Yeah. Man, hell no. That nigga crazy.
You understand me? You understand me? What up, Matt? What up, my dog? He said, and all my kids are 9 months apart. I don't know. So yeah, it is what it is. He wasn't wrong with his stance. He gave it up with the partnership. Yeah, like this one, like he ain't wrong on the stance. It's just I think that it's okay, baby, whatever you say. No. Now when it come to that, hell nah. That's the alphabet people language. Yep. If a man really wants another kid, a man can say oops or say or start a new family. Yeah, he could. He could say, yeah, like, oop, my bad. Uh-oh. Oopsie. But even then though, if he respects his wife enough, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't even do if he knows for a fact that he wouldn't want her and she knows that she don't want to have a kid again. He got mad respect for it. He won't even do that. Despite the fact of him wanting one, they would just have to have a conversation and then have to come to a full-on agreement. Or there would have to be a compromise somewhere like, all right, listen. Oh yeah, I know bullshit. I know what you mean. But yeah. Yeah, feminine man and part of my language. Shit, y'all crazy, bro. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Right on. All right, let me see. Do I want to go? I want to talk about this Jamie Foxx. I want to talk about this Jamie Foxx situation. You understand me? You know, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, Jamie Foxx. You know, he was in a, I don't know, what was it? It wasn't a stroke, was it? But I know he was in the coma for a minute, you know, and nobody knew what was going on. Then he came back out, did a stand-up comedy, had a little special, and then now everybody's in the uproar because he's having a baby with a white woman, right? And mind you, during his stand-up comedy, he did say he done with the white chicks, which, let's be honest, was he really done? And did people really believe that at a comedy show? Come on, man. But he is pregnant to this woman named Alice Huckstep. So we're gonna dive into it and we'll give our thoughts and opinions. All right, so let's rock out.
Becoming an empty nester quite yet. E! News confirms May 12th that the Amazing Spider-Man star's girlfriend, Alice Huckstep, is pregnant with the couple's first baby together and Jamie's third. The couple's latest milestone comes over a year after they reunited in April 2025 following a breakup that January. Prior to their brief time apart, Jamie and Alice confirmed their romance in August of 2023. And while the pair have been private when it comes to their romance, after first being linked in 2022, it comes as no surprise that the pair are expanding their love. After all, Jamie, who is also dad to daughters Corinne with ex Connie Klein and Annalise with ex Kristen Granis, has been open about what being a father has meant to him. For the Django Unchained star, that became even more apparent after he suffered a brain bleed that led to a life-threatening stroke in 2023. Jamie explained to E! News at the 2025 Golden Globes, "You know how you take a picture on your cell phone and you hit that first filter and it brightens up? That's how life looks now. Everything is altered."
All right, so let me go to the other video, see what else we can.
Alrighty, guys. So Jamie Foxx is expecting a new baby. He is going to be a dad again at 58 years old.
Hey, yo.
Yes. So him.
Yeah.
Now he said the plain white girl. She ain't plain, bro. Like she's not plain, dog. Let me see. What's her name? Alice Huckstep. Let me see. He said plain. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as hell, boy. Let me see. That was his daughter, bro. Man, yeah, that's his daughter, cuz. That's her right there. But let's be real though. Does it really matter though? She look good. What y'all talk about? Here's my question. What are y'all expecting? Are y'all expecting a drop dead gorgeous, like top of the line, 10 of 10s, 11s of 12s? Like what y'all expecting? What you mean? She look good. It's just a picture. It's just that picture they took a bad picture, bro. And so just because he's a celebrity, that don't necessarily mean that all the shorties gonna be bad. There's a lot of celebrities out here who got some ugly ass wives. That don't necessarily, just because you're a celebrity, that don't necessarily mean you don't get you some fine shit. Katie Holmes, Katie Holmes a little better than her. Nah, fam, y'all bugging. It's a difference. It was just a picture. It was just a picture that's throwing everybody off. I don't think she looked bad. I think she looked better than me. It was just a picture. Yeah, we already knew he couldn't let it. We already know he couldn't let them joints go. She looked good though, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
And his girlfriend Alice Huckstep, and this is somebody that we've.
You said when he had. Let me look at it. Let me see. Huckstep. Give me a sec. She just got a big fucking forehead. That forehead is crazy. Yeah, she out there. Yeah, she definitely out the way, boy. She ain't got a lot of pictures. When I say out the way, boy, she out the way. All right, let me see. Let's go. Let's look at Katie Holmes. Let me find Katie Holmes. Nah, you bugging. Nah, you bugging, pimp. Nah. Look better? Nah. Nope. Nah, fam. They about the same, bro. They about the same in their own right. They about the same in their own right. Katie Holmes was more cute. She got that cute face. It ain't damn that bit bad. She cute. She has a cute face. Not ugly at all. She's cute. Like she got that cute face. Make you want to say, "Oh."
Seen him out a bit. You know, there was like rumors they broke up, got back together. So she's not a new person, but yeah, she's pregnant. So I gave you a photo of Alice, Charla. Jess, I couldn't shoot you.
I thought Jamie Swaff, white women.
No more white girls in public.
Right. He said in public.
He said, "No more white girls."
I haven't seen him with her.
Oh no, they be outside, baby. She popped up the first time we even knew that they were like it was like a real thing. She popped out at one of his premieres, and then later that like probably like a year or so later that summer they were at Nobu. We've been seeing them out on dates. There's a lot of photos of them out in public.
You said her last name Hogstep?
Huckstep.
Huckstep. Oh, all right.
What the hell is a Hogstep, bro?
I don't know.
Yes. Model, influencer type.
That sounds like something that's trending with the 3 little pigs on TikTok. A little hog step.
I don't know how to hog tie.
I don't know how to hog tie.
I don't know how to hog tie.
Well, God bless Jamie Foxx and his.
Yeah.
I am totally against it.
Damn, Dr. Umar. I'm listening. Love who you want to love.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Amen. All right.
Play Dr. Umar again.
I am totally against it.
It's something about when people talk to us as Black people and with them chords and the church things behind them, we just really believe it and really feel it.
Yo, I really believed it.
I didn't.
I mean, I forgot. It was clearly a joke.
Yeah, you really believed it. He said in public. Did y'all not catch it? He in the actual thing he said in public. He said, I won't catch him. You won't catch me with a white woman in public. So listen. Y'all bugging.
And he said not in public. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was still with his snow bunnies in private.
Nah, for sure.
I mean, even though you said it was clearly a joke, people. And I hope she has a
healthy pregnancy.
There you go.
Yes,
I started to say successful.
I know what you meant, but and there's no word as to. I tried to find out. There's no word as to how pregnant she is, like how far along they are. But yes, congratulations to them.
Does that disappoint y'all?
No,
two sisters in the room.
Jamie Foxx been dating white women as long as I can remember Jamie Foxx and then dating, as long as I've been old enough to understand what it is.
I mean, yeah, but getting pregnant, getting one pregnant.
I was surprised.
I'm shocked. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because even though he was joking, saying, I'm black, I'm back on the black side of town. I really did think like,
you believe it?
All right, cool, yeah, I did believe it. But even furthermore than that, now shorty pregnant. She's pregnant, and that was,
it can work. They might be half on Obama. You get another little Obama, okay, a little J. Cole.
Oh yeah, they cool too.
What?
Nothing. Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
Hold up.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see my thing is, I don't see the issue at all, bro. I really don't. I don't see an issue. I don't see an issue at all. What's the problem? He like who he with who he with. He like who he like. He attracted to what he attracted to. Only thing you can do is wish him the best. Say, hey man, healthy. I hope she have a healthy pregnancy. I hope everything works out with them. Hope everything's smooth. Cause he pulling the what's his name? Al Pacino. Old as hell, just getting you a fresh new baby with a young tenderoni. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. I have no clue. I I ain't got nothing to say about it, but you know how people are at the end of the day. Oh, he ain't going with these white women. He ain't going like, bro, y'all act like y'all surprised. When have we seen Jamie Foxx with a black chick outside of the Jamie Foxx show? Outside of the Jamie Foxx show, when have we ever, and outside of Django, when have we ever seen him with a black chick? I can't remember. Oh, and outside of Any Given Sunday. I'm really beaming. I got the house screaming. Shit. He said, why does it matter to these women so much? He wasn't going to choose either. That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't like he gonna choose you anyway. So let him be. Let him be. Let him. Ain't nobody saying shit about the niggas y'all choosing. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah. Ooh. So let's get into this Neo. Let's get into this Neo topic, man. So for those of y'all who don't know, Neo, he was in a polyamorous relationship. 3 women. 3 of them things. You understand me?
You like
3 of them. And Buddy said he is losing money with all 3 of these shorties. He said, listen, bro, I can't do it. Then I can't do it. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, and then we're going to give our thoughts and opinions on it. All right? So let's go ahead and rock out.
Janity.
A recent study shows 51% of adults younger than 30 think an open marriage is acceptable.
Of course. Look at which under 30. Of course, they still free. They still want to get out there and make shit happen. They vibrant, they horny, they all of the above. So yes, it sounds good. Even every young man's dream was to have a menage. Every kid, that was every dude in high school, through college, always wanted to experience at least one menage. One. And he'll feel like the man. His life is fulfilled. Get 2 of them. His life would be fulfilled. Come on, man.
Women often posting glow.
Oh, let me pause it. Let me pause it there, because you know YouTube be on some more shit. They can't even wait till the shit over with. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, him losing money, I can see how that can be an issue. But I think it's one of those things like, listen, bro, being in a relationship like that with 4 different women, bro, that shit ain't for the faint of heart, bro. You got to be willing to do that. There has to be stipulations. They did suspend the stream, huh? So, yeah, so that's why I had to stop it. But one of the biggest things is I can't do it. Bruh, having to deal with multiple women at a time, bro. Nah, fam. Nah, dog. Not happening. Not happening at all. But hey, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he put like this. I hope he putting them to work to make him more money to get his bag up. That's what it should be going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's just one of them guys like, hey, y'all just go have fun, do what y'all do, and I'll make sure I take care of it. I'm hoping that's what he's doing. So, but hey, I wish them the best. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these 2 videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah, it flagged it because of the music that was playing, and that's why I kept trying to skip past it. But they be playing so many goddamn songs. Like, man, just had a conversation with the man. You don't need to playing all his music. We know who Neo is, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, when they do that shit. Let me see. Let me go fix something real quick in the back. They always fucking people shit up, man. Like, nah, bro, you can't be doing that. What you mean? Take that off. Delete that one. Talking about some 4. Lying to me. All right, bet we here. We back. All right, so I want to watch this other one. Y'all remember the topic that we talked about yesterday about this stepmom? I want to go back. To that. Well, no, actually, hold up. Before we get there, I want to talk about this Kevin Hart topic again because y'all remember yesterday when Tony Hinchcliffe, he said something about George Floyd. So apparently George Floyd's brother had something to say about the whole situation. So we're gonna listen to it and then we're gonna give our thoughts and our opinions on it. All right, so let's get to it.
Floyd's family firsthand. So I know you had saw some of the comments that we had made at the Breakfast Club in response to Tony Hinchcliffe and the George Floyd joke that was said at the Kevin Hart roast.
You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you right now. George Floyd is looking up at us all laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
And you wanted to kind of talk a bit about that. So just let me know, number one, did you watch the roast just as a Kevin Hart fan, or like did you hear about it afterward?
I heard about it afterwards, and I understand a roast. Let me just clarify that. I understand a roast, and but from what I understand about a roast is about what you joke about that person specifically. So the reason why I felt kind of uneasy is because I was trying to figure out what did that have to do, what kind of punchline was that, and I'm gonna speak from my point of view is comedy. A roast is a roast is without that one person. Comedy is to make people, laugh and enjoy themselves. It's not supposed to be where you feel some type of way after you leave the room. You're supposed to leave with healing and happiness, and that wasn't the case.
Who do you feel like the responsibility should have been on to say, okay, no, you can't do this joke? Do you feel like that's Kevin Hart that should have stopped that, or do you feel like it's Netflix, or both?
I feel like, first and foremost, I feel like it was the producers, the Netflix, because you have to approve it before they air it. My thing with Kevin, and I'm a fan of Kevin Hart. Dude is really funny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my family and their friends, they said, it should have had not the Will Smith action, but the Will Smith energy, where you stand up.
Like Kevin Hart should have responded differently.
Right. Responded right then and there, like, well, wait, hold up. Because I remember Kevin Hart and a few other celebrities was at the Minnesota funeral.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me give a disclaimer, because I'm a firm believer of this. You can't tell somebody how to respond, right? I can't tell somebody how to feel about a situation. However, considering the fact of you giving your disclaimer saying that you know what a roast is, a roast has no boundaries. no matter who you are. It has no boundaries. But here's my part though. Here's my part. Charlie Kirk was also mentioned in the roast as well. Where's the uproar? Oh, but it's bad because he mentioned George Floyd in a punchline. And I think they mentioned Charlie Kirk more than once in a punchline. But nobody got nothing to say. Both of them died in the tragic death. Charlie Kirk and George Floyd. But y'all only saying some shit about George Floyd. Oh, my bad. They also said some shit about Cheryl Underwood's husband too, who offed himself. But yet, there's no uproar about it. Y'all up here talking about George Floyd. You're making an uproar about George Floyd. Everything else was funny to y'all. Y'all kikiing, laughing it up, slapping your knees, and ha 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 ha. But as soon as George Floyd, all of a sudden, he's supposed to stop the press. Stop. And you expecting Kevin Hart, because it's his role, you expecting him to stop the press and then say, hey, man, nah, man, we can't talk about George Floyd because George Floyd. Fuck that. Fuck that. Now, that's not to dismiss the fact of how you feel it's your brother. I understand that. I understand that completely, right? I get it. But when it's a roast, it's a roast. When it's a roast, it's a roast. No boundaries. You gotta suck. I'm sorry. You gotta suck it up. You gotta suck it up. What you gonna do? Now what you finna do? Boycott Netflix now because they said something about George Floyd? Make sure y'all in the uproar about everything. If you're gonna be in the uproar, don't give me this selective outrage. Don't be only selective outraged about one thing. Be selective outraged about everything. Because quite frankly, I'm tired of it too. That's a grown man. We ain't talking about kids. We're not talking about, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about kids. Cheryl Underwood wasn't tripping. She was kikiing. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. All of a sudden, oh, but Kevin Hart, you was at the funeral. So does that mean just because he was laughing, that doesn't mean that he don't understand the pain? Oh, mind you, he was making fun. They were making fun of his dad too. But y'all ain't in the uproar. But damn, bro, why y'all got to joke about his dad? But because it's George Floyd, all of a sudden, it got to be an issue. Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in that respect, like wait, hold up. That one is too far. I'm on the side of right is right and wrong is wrong.
No.
I don't care who family it is. Joking about death or tragedy is a no-no for me.
Bullshit.
Because just like a joke about my brother affects me, a joke about Charlie Kirk, a joke about Cheryl Underwood's husband, the dude's father that passed away on 9/11.
Pete Davidson.
Death and tragedy is off limits because
says who?
Well, you know it
says who?
It may make a person crack a smile at that time because they laughing and trying not to cry, but then later on when they get home, you don't know what's going on. I know it don't feel good.
What you mean it don't feel good, bro? At this point, your brother and whoever that family member is, they're resting at this point now. They're resting at this point. Dog, you need to go figure it out. Go figure it out, dog. Go heal. It's a rose, man. Come on, dog. You too grown for that shit, bro. You too grown. At some point, you got to be able to laugh. Didn't Kevin Hart make a series called Laugh at My Pain? Everybody kikiing about his own pain, which is a real life situation. Oh, but it's dead though. Ain't nobody, bro. It's a roast, dog. Y'all the only people out here talking about George Floyd. Ain't nobody else talking about. Ain't nobody talking about Charlie Kirk. Ain't nobody talking about Dwayne Johnson's dad. Ain't nobody talking about Pete Davidson. Ain't nobody talking about Cheryl Underwood's husband. Nobody's in the uproar by any other that shit, but only talking about George Floyd. Bullshit. Get off my screen. Get off my screen, bro. Selective outrage. I can't stand it. And I'm being 110% honest. I cannot stand it. It's so annoying to me, bro. Everybody want to be in outrage about something. It never fucking fails, dog. Never fails. So listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
At a roast. That roast full of comedians. A comedian decided to crack a very distasteful joke. It wasn't funny. Put it up full mass. George Floyd's family has now called out the offensive joke made at the Kevin Hart roast. So according to Atlanta Black Star, the family was disappointed in Kevin Hart's allowance. He permitted it. The allowance of an inappropriate joke at the worst possible time. Hart is being blamed after.
How's that the worst possible? Man, hold on. Man, nah, hold on. Let me see something, bro. Fam, this is back in 2020, fam. This was back in 2020. We're in 2026, so that's 6 years. So it's still sort of fresh. Charlie Kirk last year. That's hella fresh. That's hella fresh. And the joke was still made. Nobody's in the uproar about it. I don't want listen, black folks. I'm gonna need y'all to stop with y'all selective outrage, bro. Be mad at everything. If you're gonna be mad at everything. I don't even want to watch the rest of this video. I ain't gonna hold you. Because it's about to be some bullshit. I don't. Stop with the selective outrage. That goes for everybody. Stop with selective outrage, bro. Don't be mad at one thing and then you just overlook everything else that was said. Nope. Not going for it. Not going. You can say whatever you want to say. Not going for it, dog. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure you hit the bell notification. Got time.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Excellent. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, man. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Hey, man, make sure y'all tapping into the super chats too, man. Y'all be slacking. Girl, close your eyes. All right. Cool. We back. All right, so let's keep the train. Let's keep this train rolling. Let's keep the train rolling. Keep the train rolling. Well, look like we about to get into some toxic shit. So let's get into this Jazz and Melanin Legacy situation on Fatty's channel. They going back and forth, and apparently Jazz's boyfriend showed up, and he was trying to give some insight too. So I want to see what actually happened in there. So let's go ahead and rock out.
Actually truly care about each other. That's what you guys do for each other. You pay attention to and you learn the other person, and you can tell when something's off, and you help them when they off kilter, like you said, when they're dysregulated.
You know it's funny.
Oh, so wait, my base said, my mother passed away 2004. My little brother made a comment 5 years ago, and we haven't spoken. So why not, man? What kind of comment did he make? But again, the setting ain't the same though, man. It's a roast versus him making a comment. The settings are different.
Since Ali pointed out that women have penis envy, I'm kind of noticed that women don't even know how to be women anymore.
What?
Want to bring me peace when I'm stressed? Get on your knees and go get me something to eat.
Oh God.
What the freaking
No, God.
Why is that a problem?
No, God. Hey, now let me finish. Let me finish.
How's that demeaning?
See, let me finish.
Why do I gotta get on my knees?
Let me finish. 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 This is woman having so much. Woman wanted to be men so bad that they don't even know how to literally take pressure out of a pressure cooker. If my woman is on a stressful situation, I need to fuck the shit out of her so she can sit her ass down and says, you know what? I'm feeling better now. It happens to y'all all the time. It happens to all the time. It happens to y'all all the time. When you are on a terrible day and all you need is for your man to sit you on his lap and to kiss you on the neck and to say it's going to be okay, baby. It happens all the time. Y'all fought with your man and he literally de-escalated the situation by literally drilling you on that mattress. That's what it is. It happens all the time. So it's kind of dumb and it's kind of funny that the only things that women be asked to do is let's have sex, feel my belly, and tell me I'm going to be okay. Tell me it's going to be okay. I support you, baby. Don't worry, baby. I got you. Y'all don't have to do literally nothing.
We do
and
that,
instead of doing the bare minimum, which is literally what women are on this planet for, get my balls a little bit more, drain my balls, feel my belly, and tell me you love me and that you're going to support me. Instead of doing the bare minimum, y'all trying to be psychologists. To be or not to be, what is going to happen to you, sir? I'm going to tell you words of encouragement. What the hell is this? Y'all don't know how to make your men feel better.
Some men don't solve every issue with sex. Some
no,
men
that's not. Hey,
that's not his point. That's not his point.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, the ones that aren't good at sex.
There's going to be a word that is going to be prohibited for you and SH to say. Every. In every problem, every solution, every. Nothing. Jess. Nothing. Jess. Nothing is all. Jess, nothing is all. I know. You are not going to solve cancer or health problems with you're not. But on a day-to-day basis, Jess, if a man has a stressful day or a woman has a stressful day, I'm actually going to do it with y'all.
Baby,
the only thing,
how be easing your stressful day?
Hey, Jess.
What are we doing?
Hey, Jess, can you tell your man to answer this, please?
They want you to answer a question back. Come on, because they think I get.
No, it's fine.
That's why I'm over here bringing you.
It's fine. Let me ask him a question.
Every fucking day.
Let me ask him a question. Is he hearing?
I don't know how bad it is over here.
No, Jess. I'm not saying that is terrible. I do want to ask him a question. So let me ask you.
They think that I torture you. They think I'm a
No, Jazz, we're not doing the no. We're not doing it. No. There's nobody saying, sir. Nobody's saying that over here. Okay.
They said it.
Nah, you're not going. No, you're not going to set us up. Nobody said that. Okay. So, sir, the question is this, right? If you're having a stressful day, right, and you get home, and the only thing, like instead of just trying to be a therapist and give you words of motivation and encouragement and coaching you, if she comes in, she gives you great sex, she puts you some food on the table, and if she whispers on your ear, is everything is going to be okay, baby? I'm here to support you. Is your stress level going to be highly reduced, or are you still going to be a pile of nerves and be like, does that work?
Yeah, if you're 12.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Because that's how you literally support us. You lie to me and say you're proud of me. You drain my balls and you give me something to eat. How is that difficult to do?
Hold on. Because I also said every man works different. Go ahead.
So you think he's different from Mr. Fantastic or me or Ali?
Listen, bro. I'm gonna put in the context of you're talking to a person that was a former collegiate athlete that played around pro players. So I get the situation of relief and stuff, but that was my enjoyment when
You don't need to be a pro athlete to get your shit off. What you talking about? Why you leading with that? Don't nobody give a fuck. If you want me to be honest with you, don't nobody care, bro. Niggas, you don't gotta be an NBA player to be getting boxed. What does that even mean? What was the point of that?
I was 25 and under years old.
Sure.
I'm almost 40, bro. So my biggest thing is the best thing Jasmine can do for me, and I think as a mature man, my biggest thing is words of affirmation. When I'm struggling through something, I like to talk to Jasmine about these problems. I need to think through certain things. She covers a lot of things that my intellectual side may miss, because she's has better emotional intelligence than me.
A grown ass goofy. Remember, I just told you, you that old gang.
Jazzy's more emotionally intelligent than you?
Yes, because
There's no way.
I'm a tech
There's
person.
no way. Impossible.
I think more in concepts, and I think of more high variables than just people's emotional reactions. I'm very much a black and white. What's the variance of those types of things? So I miss emotional cues. So she covers me in that. So when I'm thinking about something, I provide something I'm having a problem with, I think it's more straight to the point. Jasmine was like, she'll be like,
Let me, I want to be clear about something. Okay, I thought I was right. So let me be clear. Emotional intelligence has something to do with you, meaning how you regulate your own emotions, not her having emotional intelligence. She can't regulate. She can't emotionally intelligent. I don't even know how to say it. She can't be emotionally intelligent for you. You have to be emotionally intelligent for yourself. So how I'm feeling, if I'm talking to you, you can't tell me if I'm pissed off or not, if I have control of my emotions. If I'm cool, calm, and collected, I could be pissed off on the inside, but I can still have a smile on my face and be talking to you normal, just like this. Like, what's good? You straight, bro? Everything cool? Yeah. That's emotional intelligence. My emotional intelligence ain't got shit to do with you. It's off of how I control myself during situations where whether it's whether it's a point of contention, whether it's a happy situation or whatever the case may be, it's control of myself. Ain't got shit to do with her. So see why she up there thinking that he cooking. Let's be clear what that means. It ain't the same thing.
Why? Maybe you missed the emotional.
So Jess can pick up social cues better. So Jazz can pick up social cues better.
Yeah. Social cues. That's better social cues. That ain't emotional intelligence.
That's usually women kind of do that a little bit better than men, right? Who is more emotionally regulated means who is usually the person that gets more out of control or more lacks impulse control. You are Chess.
No, when it comes to that,
Jazz, no, it was not for you. It was for him.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm definitely more emotionally controlled. That's one.
Yeah, for sure.
So you are emotionally intelligent. See, you getting over you. See, this is what happens when you step into it. When you step into a situation, trying to be big dog, and then you walk right into the trap. Yeah, because Jazz, when things are going on, because I'm a A type of person, and Jazz, she's more emotionally intelligent than I am. No, she's not. If you're more emotionally regulated, that means you are more emotionally intelligent than Jazz is, meaning she's more sporadic, which is why we see this in real time. We see it. So it ain't like we just saying shit about Jazz that we don't see. The things that we see is the things that she displays on the fucking camera. And we're going based off of that, like, shorty, like, control yourself. Come on, man.
Not gonna.
But emotional control and emotional intelligence are two different things.
I know.
Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to perceive, understand, and manage, which means control, which is another form of, which is synonymous to control, manage one's own emotions and relationships. It is not different. It's the same exact thing. Don't do that, Jazz. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or let me give you another one. It says the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle, which is another form of control, get control. To handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. God damn, shorty, get it together. You hear me, dog?
Because I'm the type of person, I'm the type of person that might react right away. I'm gonna call it how I see it. I'm gonna tell you how it is right in the moment, whatever. Not necessarily in a violent way or anything like that, but I'm gonna take it for what it is. I might cry. You know what I'm saying? He is a more of a pragmatic, like strategic person.
So he has more emotional intelligence.
Well, when it comes to something, it's when it comes to like the emotional intelligence of picking up on social cues and considering the emotional intelligence in certain different arenas, I may be stronger in that. But when it comes to like everyday things, or like when something crazy happens, he may not respond the same way I would in the moment.
Yes, that's fair. So this is what I'm saying. Women pick up more information when it comes to social cues. Men process them better. So a man might not get the whole gamut of colors. Y'all get the rainbow. But when the men get the colors, they process it in a way that is way more efficient than woman. So he would be more emotionally intelligent than you because he can process those things better. You are going to lose control. Certain emotions are going to flare up. He doesn't have the benefit of it because he's a big dude. And if he actually lets his emotions getting out of control, now you are in danger. So I don't understand, like, even when we're talking about kind of de-escalating situations and all that, I guarantee you that he apologized more to you than you apologize to him.
Is that true? Do I apologize? I
don't really keep count.
Right. We don't keep score like
you
that.
Don't keep...
Bruh, when I tell you, bruh, when I tell you, now you don't keep, and that's fine, and you shouldn't. Let me be objective here, and you shouldn't keep count. You shouldn't. But let's be honest. We all know who's typically gonna say sorry more than the other side. So I'm gonna let you slide with that one. I'm gonna let you slide, but you know, don't be like that, Jazz. Don't be like that. You know.
Sir,
We don't
come
know
on,
because it's
sir.
not a competition.
No.
We're not
No.
score on
Jazz.
who does more.
No,
This is
Jazz.
a healthy relationship. I know y'all are very unfamiliar, but this
Jazz.
is a healthy relationship. So we communicate through our things. We don't we don't go back and forth about who did more for the other, when, where, and why. You know?
I got you, man.
That's good.
Hey, Jazz, you know what's funny? I always recommend to
apologize
people.
all the time if I'm
I
wrong.
always recommend to people, don't bring your wife to the internet with you, because you're going to look like an hostage. Because the woman does the da 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 da, and the man is on the side, kind of like, yes, baby, of course, baby. It is what it is. I have respect for you, Jess, and for your
No,
boyfriend.
don't try to make it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
hold on.
wait
No,
a
no,
minute.
1 second.
Hey,
Let me-
listen. Hey, Fatty. Fatty. Low key. It can be taken as a slight. It can be low key taken as a slight. I gotta call a spade on that one, Fatty. That could have been taken as a slight.
Trying to say he's only saying certain
No,
things.
no, that's Jess. Please, Jess. Listen,
Bro,
listen. Let.
What you agree? At the end of the day, motherfucker, I'm a nigga from the shy.
Why you beating on your chest?
Yep, and now he didn't got triggered. See, he ain't. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm from the shop. You know what pisses me off the most? Y'all niggas be acting like just because you from a certain state or town, as if that's supposed to give you credence. Oh, I'm supposed to be afraid of this nigga from the shy. So niggas get their ass whooped all across the world. You can be from the shy, you can be from West Coast, you can be from the South, you can be from the North, you can be from the Northeast, you can be from goddamn Texas, you can be from fucking Spain, you can be from any goddamn where. That don't mean you can't get your ass whooped just because. Just like they said, niggas get their ass whooped every day, B. Like, what you mean? I'm from the shy, bro. What that mean? What does that mean to me? That don't mean shit to me. And I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying, just in general, why do y'all do that? I mean, I'm from the shy. Anytime that I've ever been in a fight, I've never started that shit off with where I'm from. Nigga, I'm from Bama, nigga. We, man. So what? Who gives a fuck? Who cares?
Never gonna be a motherfucker that hold my tongue for anybody. So let's straight that shit up right now.
But
Person, when I'm around her, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Why are you beating on your chest?
He's not beating on his
So
chest.
when I want to say some
He's
shit,
clapping.
But at the same time, my thing is this, bro. I'm gonna have a certain level of decorum. I'm gonna have a level 7%. I respect my girl. So when she brings me with some, her opinion holds weight with me, right? And because I love and I care for her and I want the best for her, I'm just not gonna jump down her throat when I disagree with something. I'm always gonna ask her perspective. Then I'm
Man, ain't nobody talking about that, man. Most dudes ain't jumping down their shorty's throat when they're asking them a question, bro. Calm the fuck down. Nobody's saying that you jump down her throat. Come on, fam.
gonna elaborate a little more. And if I don't agree with it, I'm gonna talk about it in sight. So we gonna talk about it. But never think a motherfucker gonna cower under anybody. I ain't never built like that, bro.
No, but sir,
you don't stand
I agree.
I'll bust a nigga head over anything.
I agree.
This nigga triggered. There he go. He triggered. He triggered off some words. He triggered off some words.
Now I apologize for actually saying something that. No,
and he's still talking. He triggered.
It's fine. I take that back, sir.
I'll run up on a nigga 10 toes down and I ain't never talking about it.
Hey,
I'm on business. Fuck you.
Oh my God.
No, it's sir. Just be nothing but nice to us. So I'm going.
Here's the thing. This is what pisses me off about this. Stop with the internet shit, bro. You stop with that. You popping off. You doing all of that talking. Put your face on the. First of all, you shouldn't be talking tough on the camera any goddamn way, regardless of who's it on. You already showing that you really don't have that emotional intelligence like you say that you do. You don't. What you getting triggered for? Because if you really are true to who you are and you really know yourself, why would something that Fatty just said get you off like that? I mean, I hear you, bro. Keep it pushing. Because you know what it is. If you really know what it's about and you really know what it is, ain't no reason for you to go off the rails. Like, okay, man, I mean, nah, bro, ain't nothing like that. And just kept it at that. But now you done went on, now you going on the tangent. You done got triggered. You telling people where you from. You clapping. Yeah, bro, ain't nobody telling, like, what is that? Come on, man.
I'm going to apologize and I'm going to take what I said back. But remember how this started, right? 1 second, please.
I'm just saying, you can't just
like Jazz, 1 second, right?
That's what exactly.
I'm not the caller. Ali is my brother. He calls me all the time. If somebody asks who calls you more, Ali calls me more because motherfucker has to drive and I don't. So he gets on the car and he calls me. I'm not keeping score. I'm just saying we are brothers. He calls me more than me. When I ask y'all who apologize to who more, and we get the PC, we don't keep score, right?
We don't.
It kind of Jazz. Y'all
we
definitely
apologize.
know.
If he needs to apologize, he does. If I need to apologize, I do.
But that was
we're not constantly disappointing each other.
But that was not the question. No, Jazz, the question was when y'all fight, disagree, whatever. Who goes after who and says, "Baby, I love you. Let's talk about it." Like who goes after who more?
I don't even know how to answer that. We don't go after each other.
Oh man, Jazz
is being disingenuous now. Fatty clearly just gave you a straight up answer. He's like, "Hey, listen, who typically calls who more? Does Fatty call you more? Does Fatty call Ilkan more? Does Ilkan call Fatty more?" And he said, "Well, Ilkan probably called me more because of X, Y, and Z." It's not that hard, bro. Take your ego out of it, because I know what Jazz trying to do. She's trying to play it as if she's perfect. She's trying to play a perfect role as if she don't do no wrong or who apologizes more. She's trying not to get caught up in that corner. So she's trying to weave her way up out of it. Like, I'm not crazy. Jazz smart. I'll give it.
All my girlfriends, I had to go after them when we got into this is the experience of most men. We get mad. The woman says, nothing. And we have to say, well, come on, baby, I love you. Let's talk and all that.
Yeah, immature. That sounds like an immature relationship.
So y'all don't do that?
No. If I am wrong, if I am wrong, trust me, I have been wrong. I have started arguments. I have held myself accountable and
who does that more?
And came to them. There's no more. We don't.
There's no more. There's not one person that's not.
No, we don't do that.
So there's no more. One person starts more fights and stop more fights.
No, we don't do that.
Hey, you gotta realize, and the thing is, this bullshit I be talking about this generalization shit, because y'all don't leave any time for nuance and perspective.
I'm not talking about generalizations. I'm talking about y'all.
Yeah, no.
Do you know this? I wasn't talking about everybody. I was talking about both of y'all. Let me give you an example. On my dad and mom relationship, my mom goes to my dad more. My dad is the story. Like y'all didn't want to answer something personal, and now you're saying I'm doing generalizations. I'm not. I'm asking y'all.
Because you said no. The reason I snapped on you the way you did, because you like don't invite your people because you're gonna be on the internet hostage.
That's not what I said. No, sir, you didn't get
exactly what you
said. That is what you said. That is what you said.
Let me explain.
Yeah, because I think that's
let me explain.
Make it look like he's a hostage of me.
No, but there's the thing. I was not talking about him in particular. Every man, including Fatty, when we come to our woman to the internet and she has the opportunity to talk, usually the man sits there on a defensive position and the woman keeps talking and doing the parameters and guiding the conversation. This is not.
That's not what's happening here, though. So why even bring that up?
Because he's giving.
We're not doing that in this moment. So why even say that?
Because when I ask you something that is very quantifiable, who apologized more, who goes to who more, he said, you said, or he said, we're not keeping count.
Don't keep score like that.
We're being honest. We're not always fighting or I'm always starting stuff and I gotta come and apologize. It's like.
And if y'all not always fighting, it should be very easy to say it was 3 times and the 2 of them I came to you, because it's very low. When something is rare, I know for a fact, this happened in 2019, 2021, and 2004. The 5 times we fought, 4 times she came to me and we started the conversation. Can you do that? Can y'all do that?
These dynamics, like it's like.
Man, y'all trying y'all best. Now, I get it. And here's the thing. I get it. I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to keep count. But if you decide to bring your man into a conversation and then questions start to get asked, you can either do one or two things. Like, listen, bro, we ain't gonna answer that question. Or you can really try to answer the question. Like, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. If I had to guess, it'll probably be me or it'll probably be him, depending on the situation. Have the conversation. Stop trying to act like you perfect, because you're not. We know what it is, bro. Your man is there. He gonna try to save you, which is rightfully so. He should be trying to save you. Guide the conversation. Like, let me put anything all in our business. I get it, but bro, come on, man.
Like, if I do something wrong, I'm going to admit that I'm wrong and apologize.
How many times does that happen?
What does that matter?
That's the question he's been asking you this entire time. How many times you keep trying to talk about something else? Well, we don't keep score. Answer the question. Answer the question.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What does that matter? As long as we're holding ourselves accountable and apologizing, why is it like, okay, this year I apologized this many times, and this year he apologized this many times?
Because he helps to understand the relationship dynamic.
Who cares? You said what?
Because he helps understand the relationship dynamic. If y'all knew that Ali and his girl fought 10 times, and of the 10 times she came to him to talk, y'all will say something is wrong here. Like, why is she always going to him? Y'all will judge him. Y'all will say, you see, but it's because Ali is this and all that. All of a sudden, y'all don't know how to count.
But once again, Fatty, you generalizing. So my thing is to answer your question in regards to talking about when we go back and forth. Like, there are situations in my life when I'm heated, because I'm a type of person where it's gonna build up on me, then I'll explode on your ass, right? And unless it's more like when I really got to jump ship on you. But when I have situations with Jasmine, there's sometimes where there's stuff that I don't want to hear from her. And maybe it's my emotional state right now in that moment where I'll walk away from it. Then I'll come back because it gave me a time to simmer down and compartmentalize, right? And then we go back and we'll have a conversation. I know Jasmine's emotional highs, and she'll get really high on something, and then I'll say something, and then she'll be like, "What you talking about?" She'll do that. But then she'll come back, was like, "Hey, you ready to talk?" Like she has to do the same thing. But the thing is, we're not counting those things. We're just knowing who we are as people. So I don't count in regards like who says sorry or who says things first. At the end of the day, I love her. I care for her. I want the best for her. So I'm always gonna keep it a buck with her.
Right.
So the thing is, no matter if
y'all giving a whole bunch of word salad and not answering the question, nobody cares about what y'all do in the heat of the moment. We don't care about that. That's not the question that's being asked, bro. If you can't answer the question, move the fuck on and say, listen, bro, we can't answer the question. We're not gonna answer it. Move on. We're not gonna answer the question. You going on this entire diatribe talking about, man, when I get mad, man, I bottle it up, and then sometimes I gotta walk away to compartmentalize the things and not come back and say, let's have the conversation. Jazz, sometimes she know what I'm saying, she pops off and she say, fuck what you talking about, and then she comes back and then when that ain't, nobody cares. Nobody asked you that. Nobody asked you what the arguments are like. Nobody asked you what you guys do when you get into an argument. He simply asked a simple question. If you had to guess, who typically comes back and says, I'm sorry more? You or Jazz? Pick one. We don't keep count.
No matter if she hears that shit or not, I'm gonna say it regardless. I'm not holding my tongue for no motherfucking body. My mom didn't raise no bitch.
Trust me.
So I'm not doing that.
This is not that. And the framework, but the thing is, when you introduce things like you think that we're not being completely honest. So that's why you have to bring up the.
I apologize. I took it back. No, Jess, I am assuming I took it back. Jess, he said, I don't hold my tongue towards her or nobody. Do you hold your tongue towards him?
No. But we're also not disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have to hold our tongue.
Accountability isn't laced in disrespect. You can check them on and hold them accountability. Right. In love.
So Jess never was disrespectful to you or you to her?
No.
Never?
No.
How many years?
I've known her since grade school.
Wait a minute. Now,
and
wait.
in
Well, there
20
was
years,
that
I
one
never.
time. There was
Oh,
that
man,
one
now
time on
you-
my birthday.
You was drunk as shit.
I was drunk as shit on my birthday, and I was tweaking, and that was my bad. And I
checked your ass.
and he checked my ass.
So
and I
one
got
time
checked,
in 20 years.
but that was it. You said what?
One time in 20 years.
Yeah, because we were friends before anything. So
After y'all got together, how many years?
Well, we coming up on 2 years officially.
Hey,
yeah,
I will. I want to be invited to the wedding. Yes, that's what I want. And thank you very much.
Well, you got to be nice.
And sir, thank you very much for coming to the microphone. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, man, don't drink last, man. Ask better questions.
Man, fuck out of here. That's some bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And of course, it don't matter. Who am I anyway? I still don't believe it though. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. They didn't want to answer the question. They kept deflecting, talking about other shit, talking about he generalized. Nigga, I'm asking you a direct fucking question. A direct question. If you a man, you will answer the question, right? You a man, you won't hold your tongue, right? You a man, you don't hold your tongue, right? For no motherfucking body. Well, answer the question. Can you do that for me, brother? But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What we got? Y'all real quiet tonight. I know my Wednesdays. I don't know, man. I might have to switch up my Wednesdays, man. Cause y'all be real slow on Wednesdays, man. Thinking about it, I don't know. Y'all be quiet on Wednesdays. I don't know what y'all. Maybe Tuesday was kicking y'all ass, and then Wednesday comes. He's like, man, listen, it got me, dog. I'm just ready for Friday. Is that what it is? Hold on. You said you here. Y'all was real quiet, man. Y'all was over there just being real quiet, just sitting back chilling. Well, I was wondering what was going on. Had to check in on y'all, man. So let's get to this next topic. Let's go to Melanin. Let's go to Melanin Legacy. Shout out to her. She was also on Fatty's channel as well, and she was going back and forth with this woman named Maribel Lopez in regards to and the title of this one is You Don't Deserve Monogamy. You don't deserve monogamy. So I want to get into it, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts and my opinions. So let's rock out.
So what? It's the internet.
And that's fine for you to date people like that. I prefer to date Christians. I wouldn't be with someone who doesn't have the same shared morals as myself. And I'm not saying that people who think it's okay are wrong in their relationships. I mean, morally, yes, obviously, I think it's wrong. But like, people are going to do what they're going to do. They have free will. But if a man who is supposedly a Christian is not guarding his eyes and his heart, then he is actually, according to Christianity, he is cheating. I wouldn't say necessarily cheating, but like if you even have the thought lusting after a woman, it specifically says in the Bible that it's cheating.
Okay, well, I'm not going to take it spiritual. I disagree with you. I don't find anything wrong with it. The fact that he has a social media to begin with, he shouldn't have a social media at all, if we're going to take it that far.
Your algorithm, depending on what it is that you like, will change what pops up in your feed. So if you're liking a lot of naked women, you're going to see a lot of naked women. I'm not going to say that I don't occasionally come across that, but I've seen other guys' feed and I see them like liking, and these are just guy friends. I've seen their feed, and it's like half naked chick, half naked chick, half naked chick, because they like those photos. So it constantly pushes that algorithm. I don't care if someone.
That's how it used to work, but the algorithm doesn't work like that anymore. Well, I guess if you go to like Instagram or something like that, it doesn't work like that anymore. Whatever you see on the Explore page is what you're gonna see on the Explore page, regardless if you like that video or not. The shit gonna show up. So the only thing that you can do is just pretty much just say ignore or don't show me this. And probably some other shit still probably gonna pop up.
Likes a picture. But if I was in a relationship with someone and they were liking half naked pictures of women, we would have a conversation.
But you're actually bringing up something that wasn't in the video. She's upset just because he's liking pictures of women. So you're taking it somewhere else. She's upset just in general. So what do you have to say about that?
As far as just liking a woman's picture, no, I said I didn't agree with that. The only time I would have a problem is if it was something provocative.
Okay.
So if he's liking a bikini picture, is not okay. If he's liking a church picture, it's fine.
Yeah.
Even if the woman is in the church dress.
The church. Oh, I don't mind. I'm totally fine with men and women having brothers and sisters in Christ and supporting each other.
I don't know, Athena, because I don't know, Athena, because here's why. Some dudes would look at a picture, even though she got a full dress on. Some of them dudes be real PV-ish, and they'll like the video just off the shirt of what could possibly be up under the dress. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
So your man's not allowed to go anywhere. He can't go to the grocery store. He can't go to the gym. Like he's in the house locked up because, okay, then, but he's going to see women outside.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not avoiding anything. When he's outside, he's going to see women in short shorts, breast out. So what's the difference of him seeing it in every day and liking it online? This has nothing to do with him. This is a you problem.
No, it's not.
It's an expression of lust, though, Melanie.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the problem? Men, these are men that we're talking about.
It's
like you're a man,
desire.
you as a man have the option. You as a man have the option to look or not. But for a woman to be hounding you or telling you what you're not going to do, that's what I don't agree with. Like if he wants to like these pictures, what is the problem? Why do you have an issue with it?
And this is why I'm hosting the show, because I like these melanin.
So I'm like towards like in the middle. Yeah, it really depends. I don't believe that it's cheating, but I do believe that when a man is putting his energy out there like that on like on a lustful woman, like for example, the woman is like shaking her ass all over the place. Like, yeah, that I think it makes a woman feel emotionally not safe with that individual, you know? So it is a lustful desire. And I don't believe it's cheating, but you see, I'm towards the middle because it's like, it's not cheating, but it is putting your energy, like actually desiring somebody else. But it really depends on the, you know, the algorithm. Like if it's like girls twerking all over the place, like, yeah, that I don't respect that.
Are you twerking? Are you shaking your
No, I am not.
Okay, so that's
wait, what do you mean? Like also, no, wait, let me clarify that. Am I twerking for him in a private area or am I doing that in social media?
Yeah, does he have these? Are you sending these videos randomly to brighten up his day?
Yeah, I'll dance for him. Yeah. And there's a difference. I believe there's a difference between being sexy and provocative.
Well, he should get both, right?
Well, of course. I mean, he's if that's my man, then obviously, yeah, he's getting like everything from me. But I believe that women should have respect on social media and not be, because obviously this is a war against men. Like they want to make men on a weaker like level, like on a low vibration. So that's why there's like literally pornography like all over social media. And I don't believe that it's right for men to be on that looking at like naked women all the time. But it really depends on the picture.
Quick question: how important do you think this is for men from a scale of 1 to 100?
I'm gonna be 110% honest with y'all. Nah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You got the corn shit at your fingertips. I still think they was out there doing just as much fucking without Instagram. They was doing just as much fucking without Instagram. Without all the social media, they were still horn dogs. That shit been around for the longest, bro. I don't believe it, bro. I don't. I think niggas just been horn dogs from the beginning, since the beginning of the time. We just don't see it. We just see it more often. But I think it's just been happening at the same rate. I don't think nothing has changed, bro. I'm gonna be 110%. Even before social media month, there was still people out here getting boxed in middle school, dog. So I don't think that's an issue. I do think that if you let that shit consume you and it's taking up your entire day, you doing all this extra shit, now you got an issue. Now you got a whole problem. If every 10 minutes you up there looking at this shit and you down there rubbing on yourself like, hey, bro, come on, fam, what you got going on, dog? And then it took over half of your life. All right, now we got to have a conversation. But men been horn dogs since the beginning of the time, bro. This ain't nothing new, man.
100.
Okay, then. So, what are you actually saying then?
Not me.
No,
I'm different.
that's
Not me. I'm different. Okay, I value.
That's different. That's a different.
I value what's inside of a woman, not what's on the outside. Thank you.
Inside, right?
It's still
inside.
Especially if he's wet. Especially if he's wetter.
I'm a person, I always see both sides. I see where Melanin is coming from and I see where the other women are coming from. Yes, he's a man. He has eyes. He's gonna look. It's a thing. But I've also been on that side where I was cool with it. I was cool with him. I'm not tripping on that because at the end of the day, he's with me. But then it started turning to the cheating.
You said was though.
I said,
wait. You were okay with it. And then he went to another place. Like, how did that evolve?
He started, basically, he was cheating. So, like, when you're liking pictures, obviously, you know you're going to see that person constantly liking your stuff. It's not even like a DM, but you be like, okay, I see he liking my stuff. Let me see who this is. It's kind of like a little invitation. You keep liking my stuff. So, when I'm constantly... I'm getting your attention. Like, what's up? So anyway, one thing led to another. He starts cheating basically with the people that he's liking pictures with.
That's cap. Most of the pictures that these dudes is liking, these shorties ain't nowhere near close to where these people live at. Not even in the same city or state. Let's stop the cap, man. Half the time the people that they're liking, half the time the pictures the girls are liking for the dude and the dude is liking on the girl, bro, they nowhere in the vicinity of each other and know what they probably ever meet each other in real life. So nah, that's cap.
So I can kind of see both sides. And I'm Christian too. So I see where Athena is going with it, but that's not what obviously the Coi Leray and all that stuff was getting. So I see what you're saying, Melanin.
So for Mama and Maribel, if a man was liking pictures on the dating stages for y'all, is a red flag or is okay?
I'm cool with that because that ain't my man. I'm liking pictures too.
No, but let's. Oh, you liking pictures too?
I'm like, yeah. I mean, but
got it. Hold on, bruh.
It's the type of pictures
That's
though.
red flag too.
It's type of
Not
picture.
that, but you defeat your argument too as well.
Y'all should not be liking nobody picture other than puppies and babies.
Let's
and
define dating.
Patty, I gotta ask you a question. Did you take my meme, bro? Did you take my ooh wee, dog? I'm gonna have to talk to you, dog.
Fatty, 100%.
No,
Let's define
you shouldn't
dating.
give no sexual, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's in the DMs.
Yeah, and I
y'all
think
need
that's why, it would be a problem for me if we were in a dating stage, me and my whoever I'm dating, because it's depending on the picture. Because it's not cheating, but it's depending on the picture that it makes me feel like I'm not safe with that individual. So yeah,
So
I would definitely set a boundary.
If a woman twerking is a problem. Is a woman twerking?
Yeah,
Even
because
if you
he's
do it right in
lusting
front
over
of
that
you?
woman.
Even if we do it right in front of you.
No, obviously they're too scared. They're too scared. to do it in front of-
Oh man, Fatty.
They're weak. Simpy men
I used
that don't admit their sexuality.
I used to have one wait till I go to sleep. He used to wait till I go to sleep and start.
Exactly,
liking
they're
stuff.
simps. That's a simp
So
right
men
there.
are
That's a simp.
cowards. Damn, that's crazy.
Yes, that's a cowardly man.
Every single woman I've met who's been in that situation, who's been cheated on, who's been hurt, has always said, I would have gladly done the freakiest stuff in the bedroom. He just never gave me the chance.
How don't you get the chance? That doesn't even make sense. It's not even something he's supposed to have to ask for. If he's gonna get freaky. What is he waiting for you to ask for? It's not supposed to be a request. You either have it or you don't. You either do it or you don't. And if you don't,
Explain yourself, Jonathan. What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
Okay,
Explain yourself, Jonathan.
Fatty's language that I know he's gonna understand. Okay.
My language, no. You have to explain to Melanie. She's the police today. You have to answer to her.
I'm going to give you a terrible analogy, but there's a ton of truth to this.
I'm gonna skip ahead.
Same time, it's like, all right, what do I have to do?
I want to say something real quick. A lot of stupid decisions come from being bored, lonely, and horny.
Oh,
because a woman is bored.
No, because a lot of men have no self-control, and that's the most powerful thing that you can have: discipline and self-control.
No, you guys, women are not active enough in the sexual department.
No, it's not, because I get it. I get the perspective about the one that's married.
You can't say that.
I get the perspective about the woman that's married, because obviously she's actually taking accountability and she's saying, no, maybe I gotta step my game up. But when you're dating somebody and they act like that, it is disrespectful, because it's like, bro, like we haven't even been together for years, and you're such a
It doesn't matter.
man. Like, I do not trust.
It's his nature.
I do not know. Not all men are like that.
Like Athena and go
his
be
nature.
a little church boy, but to
It
say
is his nature, but not all men are like
as
that.
a man is
I
crazy.
believe that a man is
If you
very
don't like that
attractive.
type of man, you can go get
A
you
man
a
is very
boy
attractive
that
when
doesn't
he
like
has
it. There's
self-control.
nothing wrong
An
with a
actual
man
grown
that
man
likes
that knows how to lead.
Ladies. Let one person get their shit off and then let the other one respond. Y'all just talking over each other. Y'all can't hear each other talk. Come on, man.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Go ahead, Maribel. Like,
I believe that a lot of stupid decisions come from being bored, lonely, and horny. And it's like, you know, if you don't have self-control for that, like, of course, you're always going to be sexually desiring women. And pornography has really destroyed men.
You know what really pisses me off? I'm so sick of women trying to tell men what they should have control over. Like, y'all don't know the first thing of what it is to even be a guy, man. Y'all gotta start telling for your own emotions. Stop trying to tell men what they should be doing. Stop trying to tell men what they need to keep control over. Can't tell them that, man.
And spiritually, it's predatory. It makes you desire anybody, and it's nasty. You know, it's like you cannot trust a man like that. That is the truth. You can't trust them, because women
don't be too long-winded, because you said something I want to speak on, so don't be too long-winded so I can rebuttal.
Women feel, obviously we're biologically different as males. So, and I believe that when a woman, obviously in a relationship, I'm not talking about that. I don't agree that it's cheating, but I do agree that it's disrespectful when you're dating somebody and they do those type of things, depending on the photo. Because as a woman, I like to feel emotionally safe with the man. As the man is doing that, I cannot trust the man.
Okay.
Because
I'm glad that you hold on, you're long-winded. So I'm glad that you stated that this is the man you're in the relationship, right? Why is he bored, lonely, and horny? Why is your man bored, lonely, and horny? Right? So you got with a man with no ambition and nothing to do. So that says something about your picture. He's feeling lonely, so that says something about you. He's horny, that says something about you. Okay, you're not tending to his needs. We're talking about a boyfriend or your man or your husband.
Trust me, girl. I tend to his needs.
That means you're not on your job, and you don't really like him like.
But see, here's a problem. Okay, all right. So look, I'm gonna stand on the fence on this, right? Because there are situations where there are women taking care of their business, right? But then there are men that it just ain't working for them, so they got to step outside. So I can understand that. But however, on the flip side of that, if you truly are taking care of your business like you're supposed to be doing, and you doing, I'm talking about you taking his soul, and he's out here getting to it, he ain't got time to be cheating. He got other things going on. So if you topping him off like you supposed to, the shit ain't trash. The box ain't trash. The box ain't trash. That shit wet, gushy, ready to go. That shit tight. And you throwing that thing on him, and then you giving him the Gok 3000, and that shit, and you taking his soul away. That nigga going to a whole nother universe when you sucking him. That's a whole different ball game. And then he get to get up and go work and go do what he got to do, because he got too many things that he got to worry about on the outside. So on one side, it could be a testament to you. Your shit may not be as good as you think it is. He could just be lying to you to make you feel good about yourself. The shit could be trash. Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong for him to sit there and lie to you about it, but that could be the case. That could be the case. It just may not be as good as you think it is. Then on the other side, your shit could be good, but he just one of them guys. He just hypersexual, and he just want to get it from other people. Could be it. But 9 times out of 10, it's this side over here. It's the one where he got other things going on, but he probably still step out because it just ain't that good. It ain't as good as you thought it was.
That.
Okay, can I respond?
Why is he going through all 3 of the things you just named as your man? That's crazy.
I don't have a man, by the way.
I don't care.
Lord. You ain't got a man. What you mean? You ain't got it. What you mean?
It doesn't matter.
Because obviously, because I left him for this specific reason. I cannot trust that type of man. So I have to respect my own boundary and be like, okay, if I don't respect,
not in a relationship. Get out of the relationship.
Let's do one mic. Let's do one mic.
Get out of the relationship.
Let's do one mic.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I did. That is exactly.
One second, friends. 1 second. Let's do one mic. Maribel, finish your thought.
Because this type of man, no matter how much he gets, no matter how much he gets, no matter how much likes and women you can't please that man. He is lustful to the max, and you cannot please this type of man because he desires every woman. And it doesn't matter how much you give him, he is just not fulfilled. Why? Because he is empty.
That's a fact too, Battlezone. And the attitude, and the attitude, you can tell she got a little attitude on her. You can tell. That's what I'm saying, man. There's nuance to this shit. Now, again, this is not always the case where it's her that she's a problem. It's not always the case. Sometimes it is the dude. He just hypersexual. He just a nasty motherfucker. There are dudes out there like that, and I can understand that, right? I can concede to that. However, there's another side of the factor where I'm sorry that comes into play where it is the woman's fault, and she just trash at it. But on top of being trash, she got a bad attitude too. And then on top of that, she ain't giving it up enough, or let alone she ain't giving you the box. She ain't even giving you no head. So you get attitude and you ain't fucking good. Hey man, something is up. Something gotta change. Something gotta change. Now I don't know what her bop is like. I don't even know if she give head or not. She probably don't. From the looks of it, like she don't even give it. From the looks of it, it look like she don't give no head at all. I'm gonna be 110%. It look like she don't give none of it. She just got that look like she don't give it. It's like, I'm too cute to do that. Nah, fuck all that. I need you to get down and dirty. I need you to get down and dirty. That's a phenomenal question. They want to, but guess what? It's not appeasing. It don't sound good. They're a bus driver and they make pretty good money. I know they make somewhere around $65,000, $70,000, some shit like that. But that don't sound good to them. They want a 6-figure earner, man.
Has no vision, he has no purpose, he has no direction, so he doesn't even know himself. And you cannot save that type of man. Period.
You don't know a man, first of all, and that's why women with this type of mindset get cheated on. You don't deserve monogamy. You don't even know how important it is for him to have this sort of release. He's not a woman. He's not a woman, okay? He can't go months and years without this this type of pleasure. And that's why I cannot stand women coming up here talking about monogamy and always having the most horrendous things to say about a man when you don't even understand him.
But what if you give it into him like,
girl?
I believe that a man that it's actually
I got you, mama.
I believe that if a man is actually not afraid and confident about who he is, he can have multiple women as long as he's making enough money to have multiple women and take care of all the women.
Nah, hold on. You speaking a little too fast. He ain't got any. No, he don't even got to have the money. If he like that, he like that. He gonna get the box without spending the money, without having the money. We see this on a regular day basis. There's dudes out here busting that shit open, busting it wide open, and he ain't got no money. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Money don't necessarily equate to him getting the box at all. It don't. Now, it may open the door to more access for sure. But if you him, you ain't got to spend no money. You ain't even got to have no money to get it. You understand me? So I don't know what she talking about.
3, 4, 5, 6, who cares? As long as you have the income.
But love
this type of man is afraid of his sexuality, so he'd rather hide
If you
himself.
feel like a man could have multiple women, how are you calling him a horn dog at the same time if you feel like they can have
Because he does not admit, he's afraid of his sexuality. Obviously, he has to do it behind the scenes. He can't be honest about the dog he is. And that's the thing that I don't respect. If a man can't admit how much of a dog he is.
A
Yes,
dog?
because no
Can I ask
matter
a question,
how much
Maribel?
sex he gets, no matter how much sex he
One
gets,
second. So you are telling me that broke men can be horny, but rich men can. If men can afford multiple women, they can be horn dogs, and they as long as they have money to take care of all of them and put money on their pockets. But the poor man that works on a factory making cars, he better control his ding 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 ding, because you can afford other women, so you better just pick one and stay with that. Like, what's going on with that? Jennifer Lopez had the song saying, "Money don't cost a thing." I believe her. I believe that you should love me for me, right? So, what's that all about? And then I want Melanin and Mama P to respond, because Mama P wanted something to say. If everybody on the bottom wants to say something too, y'all can add to the conversation. Okay, Maribel, what is your thoughts about what I just said?
So first of all, no, I'm not saying that any man can be a dog, right? He could have multiple women as long as he's confident enough to admit that he wants multiple women. But obviously, the man that I'm speaking about wasn't confident enough to admit that, or that he wanted multiple women. And obviously, I do believe that if a man is confident enough to say that he wants multiple women, because I'm pretty open about that, like if he wasn't so I don't know, how do you call it? Afraid of his own sexuality? Because that's basically how he's acting, So no, but I believe any man could, as long as he has that confidence to be that man, and he speaks that he's not afraid to be outspoken in that type of way, then of course have multiple women. But I'm saying if a man, because I don't believe in the 50-50. I believe that if a man wants a woman to be 100% feminine, he has to be 100% masculine. And if he wants multiple women, he has to have enough money to take care of all the women.
Fuck out of here. That's okay. I see what type of time she on. She the one. If you hurt her, but she coming after your pockets. She that type. She gonna get her get back. I can tell already. I can tell already. She's like, I don't believe in 50-50 because if you're gonna be a confident man, you making money, because that means you're a true masculine man. That means she don't know what a masculine man is. She don't. She don't know what a true masculine man is. If any woman sits here and say, listen, man, if you ain't a real man, is gonna be the one that don't go 50-50. That's a real man because he gonna pay 100% of the bills. She don't know what a real man is, because the amount of money that you make does not equate to your masculinity at all. Now it can be an addition to, but it doesn't equate to. So you could be a man that's making $50,000 a year and you could still be a masculine man. Because if that was the case, there would be more masculine millionaires out here. And there are a lot of sassy ones. There are a lot of ones who like to get paid. You know what I'm saying? The ones who don't stand on business. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them out there. A lot of them that aren't that masculine. So that's cap. Yeah, she said she don't have a man. So, and apparently she chose wrong, because the guy that she was with, she said that he wasn't ambitious. He was a horn dog. He ain't made no money. So you chose wrong. Or he probably wasn't making the kind of money that she thinks that she has in her head. He probably was working. He probably was making a decent amount of money, but not enough for her. He's like, she probably had the mindset of, well, you don't make enough money for you to be cheating on me. That's the mindset that she got. She just said it. He got to be confident. If he making a lot of money, he's able to take care of all these type of girls, because I'm open to it. She said it. So basically, if he ain't making a certain amount of money, he shouldn't be doing it. That means he need to have some discipline. Man, if this girl don't sit the fuck down somewhere, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. That shit crazy as hell. That shit crazy, bro. I ain't got time.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, my good people. Listen, like I told y'all, I was supposed to start right at 2, but I'm like 4 minutes over. I appreciate y'all for coming to kick it with your boy. Make sure you are here Sunday for the live stream Sunday. Get ready to engage. If y'all got any topics that y'all want me to cover, make sure you tap into the Discord. The link is in the description. Well, in this description, well, just go to the main page and you can find it. You should be able to find it. Tap into the Discord. Make sure you share this with your family and your friends. And make sure you're here Sunday, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. on Sunday. All right. So until next time, my good people, I appreciate y'all, and I holla.